Hi, I'm Gav, and this is I Want to Know How to Feel Good. In the previous video, we learned how to reduce our feelings of pain and turn them into better and good feelings by blending with our painful emotions. In this video, we'll be experiencing the second step of blending with our feelings, which shows how to deal with our negative thoughts by learning how to blend with the feelings that creates those thoughts. But it's important to note that we can never get rid of our negative thoughts, as this would be a very unrealistic goal. But something that we can definitely achieve is to deal with the feelings that those thoughts create. So when those painful thoughts come around to ruin and ravish our world, they won't give us such a strong emotional reaction, if any at all, until eventually we hardly notice them. Let's reflect a little on your experience of blending with your feelings. While you was blending with your feelings on your own, did you have any bad experiences? Was everything going well, but then all of a sudden you felt a bad feeling in another area of your body? If so, you just need to blend with that feeling in the way shown in the previous video. But also while you was blending with your feelings, did you become aware of thoughts that came to mind while you were saying the instruction command? Thoughts that told you things like, you shouldn't be doing this is wrong. Or thoughts like, this might damage you, bad things will happen to you if you blend with your feelings. And even, this might be dangerous, you should stop. This internal negative voice, even though it can put you off from continuing to blend with your feelings, was important for you to experience while you was using the first method. As this voice isn't just there to put you off from blending with your feelings. This internal negative voice is there to put you off in so many areas of your life, especially when you're trying something new or stepping out of your comfort zone. It's not like whenever you get a minute to yourself, you sit there trying to think of negative and painful thoughts that will hurt you and keep you feeling down. It's more like those negative thoughts just seem to come to mind throughout the day, especially if you're trying something new or if you're planning to make a change to your daily routine. But let's back up a bit and look at what this voice told you while you was blending with your feelings. Have a think about this. As you blended with your feelings of pain, how would that negative internal voice know that this is bad for you? Or that this is dangerous, or whatever it said to try and put you off? How would it know these things if you've never blended with your feelings before? If this question makes you feel a little better, then you're not alone, as this is how most people try and deal with their negative thoughts, by finding logical answers that contradict the negative thought. The reason the process of contradicting negative thoughts by using logic works for so many people is because it triggers our guidance feelings to take over, which is why we feel better. But we're jumping ahead here, as how to use guidance feelings is the next method in this self-help system. Let's leave that topic there and get back to how we're going to deal with that internal negative voice. The truth is, your negative voice gets it wrong about most of the things it tells you, which, like I say, isn't just while you're blending with your feelings, as it will be incorrect about what it tells you in just about every area of your life. We could talk about why this voice is here and where it comes from within you, but I'm more interested in learning how to deal with that negative voice. Whenever the internal negative voice comes up while you're blending with your feelings, it's important not to ignore it, but instead to notice it, listen to it, work with it, and yes, use the instruction command to blend with it. We're now going to learn the second step in blending with your feelings, by learning how to blend with the feelings that make you think certain negative thoughts. In order to do this, we're going to change what we say in the instruction command. I'll give some examples of how the instruction command will change, but after the examples I'm about to give you, we'll try and give you some experiences of trying it yourself. The instruction command will change to, I ask the part of me that can, to please allow this feeling that makes me feel that blending with my feelings is dangerous to please blend with my mind and body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel this to fully blend with every part of my mind and body. Here are some examples of how the instruction command will change if your negative thoughts are about you personally. I ask the part of me that can to please allow the feeling that makes me feel that I am fat and ugly to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and body, and then watch as the feeling disappears and blends into you. Another example would be, I ask the part of me that can to please allow this feeling that makes me feel that I'm worthless to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and body. And again, watch as the feeling blends into you. I'll give one more example. I ask the part of me that can to please allow the feeling that makes me feel that I deserve to feel bad to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and my body, and so on. If you want to have an experience of trying this now, then please feel free to do so. But if you want to try it another time when you feel ready to, then that's fine too. The red and grey progress bar at the bottom of the screen will show you the section that describes this method, if you choose to try this at another time. If you're not in the mood to try this now, then that's okay, as this video will always be here when you're ready to. Also, we're going to have to work together on this. I'm going to say the instruction command while you look away from the screen and focus on the feelings in your body. Even though we're working towards clearing up negative thoughts here, it's the feelings that trigger those thoughts that will stop the thoughts from hurting you about a particular thing. As I say the instruction command, you only need to follow along in your mind, but your eyes will be looking away from the screen and pointing down towards the floor, as you focus on your feelings of pain in your body. During the first part of the instruction command, I'll leave a small pause after I say the words, "makes me feel." When I pause, you'll need to say the negative thought in your mind that you want to blend with the feelings of. Ready? Here goes. I ask the part of me that can to please allow this feeling that makes me feel to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and body, and observe the feeling blend into you. Then either allow another negative thought come to mind or choose one yourself. I'll pause while you find one. Ready? Remember to keep looking towards the floor as you focus on your feelings. I ask the part of me that can to please allow this feeling that makes me feel to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and body, and observe the feelings blend into you. Either allow another negative thought come to mind or choose one yourself. I ask the part of me that can to please allow this feeling that makes me feel to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow this feeling that makes me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and my body, and observe the feeling blend into you. Either wait for a negative thought to come to mind or choose one yourself. Again, I'll pause while you find one. I ask the part of me that can to please allow this feeling that makes me feel to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow this feeling that makes me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and my body, and observe the feeling blend into you. Either allow another negative thought come to mind or choose one yourself. I ask the part of me that can to please allow this feeling that makes me feel to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and my body, and observe the feeling blend into you. I'll wait until you have another negative thought come to mind. I ask the part of me that can to please allow this feeling that makes me feel to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and body, and observe the feeling blend into you. I'll wait until we find another negative thought to blend with. We'll make this our last one. I ask the part of me that can to please allow this feeling that makes me feel to blend with my mind and my body, as I now see that it's time to allow the feelings that make me feel that to fully blend with every part of my mind and my body, and observe as the feeling dissolves away into your body. Use this new version of the instruction command to clear up all of the feelings that cause your negative thoughts. If you've always struggled with your internal negative soundtrack, which never seems to switch off, then go to town in using this method and clear up as many feelings that cause those thoughts as you can. In the previous video, I encouraged the importance of working in sessions which can last between 5 or 20 minutes or more. Blending with the feelings that gave you negative thoughts will make it easier for you to work in sessions, as you'll find that the thoughts just keep on coming to mind. And finally, once you've learnt the instruction command off by heart, feel free to experiment with it and clear up all of those old negative thoughts that have been with you for years. Experiment with blending with the thoughts that keep you scared, the thoughts that keep you down and make you frightened to do something. And even try being specific, like blending with the thoughts that tell you that you're frightened to go to the shops. If these kind of thoughts have stopped you so many times in your life, you now have a way to stop them from hurting you by blending with the painful emotions that they cause. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe and share this video. I'll end by saying that I'm aware that there is more new information in this video to take on board. But keep in mind that it's important to take your time and to take it one blending session at a time. Also keep in mind that this video will always be here, meaning that you don't have to try and be a one-hit wonder by thinking that you must learn it all in one go. You can re-watch parts of this video at any time until you grasp the new way to deal with your emotional pain. In the next video, we won't be changing anything about the instruction command, as we'll be exploring the sessions that you have of blending with your thoughts and feelings to allow you to get more out of each session. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.